Hello Taurus, welcome to this video. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current career and finance energy for the sign of Taurus for the month of March. Taurus, do keep in mind this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate. Also, check out your sun, moon, and rising signs for more information on what may be going on for you here in this month. This is a new type of video that I'm doing on this channel, so definitely consider dropping a comment on this video to let me know what you think about it. Also, like and subscribe so other people can see. Since career and finance is a bit of a touchy subject, I do want to take this moment to remind you that we all have free will over the tarot. So if there is an aspect of this reading that does not sit right with you, just realize that we're looking at one timeline or two timelines in an infinite number of timelines that are available to you, and you have the power to change any aspect of this reading. The last sort of announcement here that I have is that I'm now starting to do exclusive content on TikTok. So if you are someone who wants more messages from me, you can go down to the description box and follow me on TikTok. My first home will always be YouTube, so nothing to worry about there. Also, in the description box, I have some of my recommended tarot decks. If you are interested in getting into reading for yourself, you can check those out. So, with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading for you here, Taurus. And see what we have. All right, looking pretty good, I have to say. So what we are going to be doing here is we will look at an overall message for the month. Then we'll look at the first week of March, second week of March, third week of March, and the fourth week. So for the energy on the bottom of the deck, I will tell you that I'm not putting as much weight into the bottom card for this type of reading, but I do still want to go over it. We have the Five of Wands. All right, this is an element of competition and conflict. So you could be, there could be that somebody is like being competitive with you. This month as it relates to your career. If you work in an office setting, it can mean that, yeah, there's some element of competition going on here. If not, then you could be conflicted about something, maybe your path, maybe what it is that you're doing, and that could certainly be coming in for some of you. Sorry, I just like to make sure that this is all set. And so yeah, that could be going on. But for your first week of March, you have the Two of Wands. All right, so I feel like in the beginning of March, you're going to be planning and researching something. This is a card of discovery and figuring out what path you want to take in whatever situation you're dealing with. So I feel like for some of you, I get the sense that some of you are involved in creative work, and that can be anything like design, art, music, dance, anything, film, anything like that. And I feel like right now I'm wondering if you're thinking about going on your own, or you're thinking about if you should take a new job or where you should go. But this is discovery. All right, so beginning of March, you could be really contemplating something, and it could be what's causing this conflict here with this Five of Wands situation on the bottom. Now, you also have for the second week, you have the Eight of Pentacles, okay? This is an excellent card, definitely a card you want to get in a career and finance reading. This is this is the talent card, okay? And this is somebody who's very skilled at what they do. So the reason why I was saying I feel like I'm talking to some creatives here is because this is the creative card. This is somebody who's a maker, somebody who uses their talent to provide for themselves in some certain way. Um, and you can see here, they're kind of like hard at work at their desk creating something new. This is indicating that a spiritual reward is available to you in addition to a material reward. And what I always like to say with this card is, as a creative professional, oftentimes you are communicating with the divine and you're communicating with a higher power when you're in these creative fields. And some of you could, even if you don't identify as a creative, some of you could be just having that energy where you're just sort of like, you feel like you're being guided by something else here. And I definitely feel like that's going on for some of you in the second week. This is a great card to get. And yeah, definitely some sort of like material and spiritual reward here coming in with that card. And you know what? I realized that I did not go over the overall message for the month of March, but we will just go ahead and do that now. So the overall card for your sign for the month of March is the Four of Wands, which indicates stability, okay? This can also be indicative of some sort of celebration that is going on. In a sort of like a romance reading, this can indicate marriage, but since we're sticking to career and finance, I get the sense that some of you are moving into a period of stability right now. And yeah, there could be something here that's cause for celebration for you in this month overall. And so yeah, hopefully that makes sense. I kind of jumped around here, but so Four of Wands, stability, I feel like there could be like some recognition as well for you for this work that you're doing, whatever skill you're using. Like maybe you're producing some of a book, like you're writing, or you're producing something here. I feel like there could be cause for celebration in this month of March. Definitely really great reading for you in terms of your career and finance, for sure. So I feel like if the previous month was a little rocky, this month could start to stabilize with that Four of Wands being the overall card. And also I feel like the conflict, you know, I feel like there could be inner conflict for some of you, but I feel like more so there is this, like the period of conflict is now behind you. And I do get that sense for some of you. So yeah, I really like that. And even more so, doubling down on stability here for the third week of March, you have the King of Pentacles, which is another card of stability and foundations. All right, this person is a very hard worker. Can mean Capricorn energy, but it can just mean any sort of earth sign. So, you know, you kind of pulled one of your own cards here. And, you know, so with this card, this is like the energy, if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of deal. And the thing about the King of Pentacles is they are very good at gathering their resources and accumulating money, but they don't really take risks, okay? And so we can therefore say that they are very stable in what they do because they're supported. They don't really gamble. They don't really, you know, do gamble on investments either. And so there's something in March here that's beginning to stabilize for you with the Four of Wands and the King of Pentacles. And I get the sense that it's based on this Eight of Pentacles, this talent that you have. What's throwing me off here a little bit is the Two of Wands with the Five of Wands. You are planning something though. And for the fourth week of March, I feel like there could be someone that helps you with this planning, get you from point A to point B here with the King of Swords. This is somebody who's very analytical, very intelligent, and they are somebody, this is like Libra energy, so they kind of balance out the scales, they mediate, and this is energy of like cutting, right? They will cut right to the heart of the issue, and they don't mess around, okay? And so I get the sense that some of you could be either dealing with an authority figure, mentor, or just somebody who steps in and helps you with this planning. Maybe you're quite literally doing financial planning this month, Taurus, with the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords, which indicates like authority, leadership, anything like that. Perhaps some of you are stepping into a leadership role here at the end of March, but yeah, there could be this element of financial planning and what you're doing next with the Two of Wands. So yeah, I mean, I definitely really there. If I'm looking at this, I don't really see any bad cards other than the one that's on the bottom of the deck, which we're weighting a lot less heavy than the other cards. So I think March is going to be very prosperous for you, Taurus. Now, Taurus, I do really appreciate you being here and spending your time with me. We're now going to take a look at the Oracle cards to clarify this a little bit more and see what other messages we get. All right. Wow. 8 of Pentacles, positive movement forward. So you got that card twice here. Yeah, definitely making positive movement forward, literally, with the ship moving towards new shorelines and everything like that. But this card comes to recognize people in the creative professions. Even with this Oracle deck, it's somebody you could be associated with university, higher education. You could be a writer, you could be an author, anything like that. And the fact that we got that twice means that there is something good coming to you in this month of March, and it's based around the skills and the talents that you have. And so I would say don't give up on whatever you are building here. Some of you are building something, okay? Some of you there's this element of with the Four of Wands and the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles building, okay? You're building a better future for yourself, and I love to see that twice. Wow, all right, we got Hope, which is the Star card. So I do feel like this conflict, this Five of Wands, is in the past, because Hope comes in and tells you that your time of renewal is here. It means if you've made a wish, that could very much come true. And I definitely like to see that for you. It indicates just better times are here. And I get the sense that maybe some of you are questioning with this Two of Wands whether or not you're skilled enough or talented enough to continue doing what you're doing. And I'm going to say yes, and to not give up on whatever it is that you're doing here. And the Nine of Pentacles, Material Harvest, all right? Excellent card. I mean, look, this person has everything they need. Their money, their food, drink, whatever they need. And this indicates financial independence. It indicates abundance. And you have 8, 9, right? You have 8 of Pentacles into the 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles twice. Some of you are definitely very abundant in this month, and definitely going to be supported here with something new. And I definitely really like to see that. I feel like I get the sense that you're like growing your harvest here with this King of Pentacles, and you're growing something that you're building. So yeah, really, really great card. And these Oracle cards have been good for you, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and get some messages here from the Kipper Oracle deck and clarify this a little bit more. All right. Expectation. All right. Four of Wands. Somebody could be expecting things to move quickly, or quicker than they are. Yeah, I'm kind of getting confused here on that one. Okay, Coffin, to clarify that. I feel like it's the end of instability here, and I feel like you need to give yourself a break. Don't put too many expectations on yourself. Thief, okay, interesting. With the Eight of Pentacles, there could be somebody who, maybe your time of conflict is not over. There could be somebody who is trying to steal your work here, or I know that's a narrow message, steal your intellectual property in a certain way. But there could be some tricky energy around this talent that you have, and I would say to really not give up. Child, okay, maybe you're returning to innocence, you're returning to child self and really doing what you want to be doing in this lifetime. Um, if not, there could be like some sort of family planning here that you are taking into account as it relates to your finances with the Four of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Like, do we have enough money to make this happen type deal. Message, okay, some of you are definitely going to get some communication, I feel like, from someone. Be very careful with the Thief card showing up here. And occupation, some of you are moving into what you're really supposed to be doing, or you're already doing that. I feel like some of you are even going self-employed. So thank you very much for being here, Taurus. Love this reading. If you enjoyed this, please hit that like button so other people can see. Please subscribe for future updates. I also offer private readings in my shop, which is linked in the description below. See you in the next one.